Alright, hi guys. This is Dorothy here today. I wanted to talk to you about unconditional love. This is probably one of my favorite topics that I get to teach my clients about. It's something that is talked about a lot in general, and we're always like, oh my god, I love you forever. I think you're like the best, and like you could never do anything wrong. I love you, and I'm like love you no matter what. And a lot of times that falls through and they do like something that goes against our manual, or goes against like what we expected them to do or expected them how to behave, and we decide instead of feeling love that we want to feel a negative emotion. And what unconditional love truly means is that you decide to feel love no matter what they do for your sake, not theirs. Because let's go back to the model here, and what creates an emotion? Your thoughts. So if your thoughts create the way you feel creates your actions create your results in your life. So if we decide to feel something like a negative emotion such as anger, disappointment, frustration instead of love, that is our choice, and we have to take responsibility for that. And it's really just our interpretation of what happened or what they did that's creating that. It doesn't have anything to do with their lovability or what they actually did or didn't do. Now, the interesting thing about unconditional love is it's funny because we know this and we might conceptually understand this, but we still oftentimes decide to feel anger and frustration rather than feeling love. And when we do this, we have to recognize that we're choosing to hurt ourselves. They're not hurting us. Anything they can do, like anything they do or don't do, say someone cheats on you, it's not your love that hurts or the reason that you love them. Like that doesn't have anything to do with it. It's your interpretation and like what you make that mean that is hurting you. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't set boundaries, that you don't leave when it's necessary to leave. It's just saying that you can go at this and feel love on purpose for your sake and still go through and take those different actions of maybe leaving or setting a boundary. Like if you do cheat on me, I will leave. Like that makes complete sense. But when it happens, you don't have to be angry or just like furious about it. Like obviously you will probably feel those feelings and you'll want to process them. But ultimately when you go to take action, I want those actions to come from a place of unconditional love. So like feeling loving feelings for yourself instead of putting yourself through all of the unnecessary pain that might be on top of everything else that's already painful in that type of situation. With the holidays coming up, I think it's really fun to try to practice unconditional love with your family and those closest to you, because it's really easy, especially with family, to get like frustrated and angry and like annoyed super easily with your family. And so I want you to take a second and really think about this and understand that you get to choose how you feel in all of these situations. So if this week at Thanksgiving dinner, someone says something that's like annoying or frustrating, or you think it's like a jab at you, you get to decide how you show up and you get to decide how you want to feel about it. Just let it roll off. Like what people say doesn't affect you. It is your thoughts about what they say or don't say or do or don't do, and your interpretation of those things that create an emotion for you. So always remember that. Be an emotional adult, be in emotional adulthood, and really try to have unconditional love for your family, friends, and significant others during this time. God, I love Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's super fun. And yeah, so remember unconditional love. I also have a worksheet for you if you'd like to take a stab at it. It's an unconditional love worksheet where you walk through with someone who you feel like you can't love, and it's really fun. I love it so much. So check it out, and of course feel free to schedule a free breakthrough session with me at any point in time. Thanks, love. Bye.